Welcome to Chart Traders. Today you will learn Bollinger Band indicator, how to trade using Bollinger Band indicator, and at the end of the video we will analyze the performance and the accuracy of the Bollinger Band algorithm using Nifty future. So let's get started. So it is developed by John Bollinger, okay, and it has main three component. One is middle line, second is upper band, and third is lower band. So normally middle line is a 20-day moving average, upper band is a plus 2% standard deviation from the middle line, and lower band is a minus 2 standard deviation of the middle line. So what is standard deviation? In statistical concept, it measures the variance of the particular variable from its average, but in stock market, the standard deviation of the stock price represent the volatility of the stock. Okay, so normally we have three value. Okay, upper band, lower band, and we have a middle line that is a 20-day moving average. Now, normally it is used to identify overbought and oversold levels. Okay, and with the help of this band, user can buy and sell the stock. Okay, so when the price reaches to the top of the band or upper Bollinger Band, the trader will look for the selling opportunity. Same way when the price at the lower Bollinger Band, trader will look for buying the stock. Okay, so in Zerodha, in order to add Bollinger Band, just go to studies and click on Bollinger Band. Okay, so by default it is a 20-day simple moving average. You can change it and the standard deviation is 2%. Okay, so this is your middle line, this is your upper Bollinger Band, and this is your lower Bollinger Band. Okay, so when price reach to the lower Bollinger Band, someone will trader can buy a stock. When the price at the upper Bollinger Band, okay, trader will look for selling a stock. So same way it is a consolidated in a upper and lower band. Okay, you can see on any time frame. Okay, here also upper Bollinger Band came down. Okay, see, taking resistance at this point came down to lower Bollinger Band, taking support at this point went up to the upper Bollinger Band, taking resistance at this point and came down to this point. So trader will look for the buying opportunity at the lower Bollinger Band and selling opportunity at the upper Bollinger Band. Okay, now the Bollinger Band, that is your upper and lower band, together form an envelope. Okay, so this envelope expands whenever there is a price drift in any direction or the strong momentum in a stock price. Okay, so in this case the Bollinger Band signal will fails and there is an envelope expansion. Okay, the price fails means it will be move up or move down, and there is an expansion of envelope. Okay, envelope, that is your upper and Bollinger Band. So Bollinger Band works well in a sideways market and fail in a trending market. So here we can see normally it is in range. Okay, now at this point you can see price move above, very volatile. Okay, so there is an expansion. Okay, upper Bollinger Band move upward and lower Bollinger Band move downside. So there is an expansion. At this point our Bollinger Band will fail. Okay, so normally we will see one more example here. There is a both are close to each other, there is the upper and lower Bollinger Band, and there is a movement in stock. Okay, so now stock price is above the Bollinger Band and it move up further, so that is known as envelope expansion. Okay, it may be go up or go down, but both are okay and expand. Upper Bollinger Band expand upper side, lower Bollinger Band expand lower side. Okay, and price will move up in any direction, price will down also. According to here, in this case the price will below the lower Bollinger Band. So in this case our normal parameter, that is by selling at upper Bollinger Band and buying at lower Bollinger Band, will fail. So normally it will work in a side-based market very well. Okay, when we have a strong momentum in a stock, means there is an expansion in Bollinger Band, then you have to look for buying opportunity when the price is close above your upper Bollinger Band. Okay, and we have to look for selling opportunity when the price is close below the Bollinger Band and we have a expansion in Bollinger Band. Okay, so this is the both case. Here you have to buy the stock, here you have to sell the stock. In both the case we have a Bollinger expansion. I have opened my Streak account in order to analyze the performance of Bollinger Band indicator. Okay, so I am going to apply on a Nifty future. So Nifty future 5 minute in time frame, buy one lot. So when the closes is crosses above your lower Bollinger Band. Okay, and the exit condition is 0.5 percentile, target is 1 percentile. Okay, so just we are going to save and backtest simple Bollinger Band algorithm. Okay, now it shows the minus 25,000. Okay, the reason is simple. See in a graph, the close is below the so close is above the Bollinger Band. So here the close is above the Bollinger Band, but further we have a downtrend. Okay, so theoretically we can say buy above the Bollinger, buy above the buy when the price is nearly your lower Bollinger Band, but practically it's not possible. So one solution is you can buy when the lower Bollinger Band close is above your lower Bollinger Band, and second is you can test the condition when the close is higher than or close above the upper Bollinger Band, because of the expansion. Okay, whenever we have a expansion, you so many times it is going to down, but whenever close is above the expansion and the Bollinger Band expansion is done, then it may be possible the price will increase. So we are going to check two condition when the close is above the lower Bollinger Band and close is above the higher Bollinger Band. Okay, so here instead of lower, first we will check for middle Bollinger Band. Okay, duration is simple, default parameter of Bollinger Band. Now if you are going to backtest, so result is around 8 to 10,000, but again it is a loss because if we are going to apply brokerage, that is a minus 8,000. Okay, so now we are going to check for upper Bollinger Band. Okay, so now the profit is around 27,000. If you remove the brokerage, the profit is around 50 or 60,000, and the accuracy is around 45 percentile. Okay, so that's all. The maximum gain is 7,000, maximum loss is minus 4,000. Okay, and you can see the transaction history also. Okay, so on 2nd March around 9:20. Okay, buy price and stop loss trigger around 245. Okay, same way SL is stop loss, SO means exit around 350 because MIS order. Same way you can see a target, that is a TP. Okay, so normally a Bollinger Band we can trade when we have a Bollinger Band expansion. Okay, that is a Bollinger Band came nearly each others and then expand in one direction from above or from below. At that point we can take trade. By visualizing we can take trade, but it is difficult. The same condition, that is a buy at lower Bollinger Band, it's not applicable to us when we are going to do algo trading. So normally we are going to buy when the close is above the middle or upper Bollinger Band. Okay, so in this video we have just backtest our Bollinger Band algorithm on a Nifty future. Okay, I have already tested so many indicator on a Nifty future in order to compare the performance of different indicator on a same stock, that is a Nifty future. Okay, you can just watch out that video also, like NACD, RSI, super trend, all parabolic SAR, all video are available in the description. Just watch out that videos. Okay, second, we the all algorithm, the performance of the all algorithm is also described, but they are alone. I don't have much annual indicator. So I have one more video series in which I have made different trading setup. I have analyzed the performance of that trading setup on a same stock. Okay, and I have tested so many times that indicator or that trading setup. So just watch out that video series. The link is given below in the description box. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel, share with others. Thank you.